Well, good morning, everybody. This is Daniel. We're off to a little bit of a late start, and we apologize for that. Had a few technical issues just getting up live. You know, we have a new system now. We have two tables that you can choose from. So, you know, starting that up in the morning takes a little longer than it usually that I'm used to doing. But anyway, this is Daniel, and I'm sitting here with John Henderson. How are you, John?
I'm great. Just had breakfast with Chris down the road. Had a very nice breakfast at the Country Way.
Ooh.
And I'm ready to roll today. Ready for talk and action and whatever comes my way.
Well, there you go. Speaking of country, I had my country biscuits and gravy this morning, so at the Holiday Inn Express. That was fun. So, anyway, we got a nice little match. This is Bryce AVILA. For those who don't know him, he's a local Northern California player, Bay Area player. Very strong player, playing up against Ronnie ALCANO.
Bryce is going to probably outmove him, and he's capable of. Bryce is a great ball striker. You know, he just doesn't play a lot. He waits for these big tournaments, or to come in and play. But he can give anybody fits. But Ronnie, I played him in one of the Marculis Memorial tournaments probably 3-4 years ago, and you just can't leave him there. He doesn't. He probably moves better now, but he couldn't spell one pocket, but he didn't have to. He just, back cut a ball in and run 8 on you before you could count to 10.
What would you say are his strengths? Mostly, is it shot making, moving, or banking?
Well, they all, at that level, he's one of the top Filipino players, has been for quite a while. Rotation players, won a lot of big rotation tournaments. I don't think he's in any danger of winning this tournament, but he can, if he gets some shots, he's liable to beat anybody. He runs the balls, he runs the balls awful good. But we saw what happened with James Aranas with a mover. They can break him down a little bit. But Bryce, he likes to go for his hole too. So,
he kind of had. That was Ian Costello. He had James scratching his head there a few times, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And you and I talked about it, and I mentioned it on a post on onepocket.org this morning. James, there's a lot of little nuances in one pocket that Aranas just doesn't know yet. He didn't take maybe one deliberate foul when he was in trouble the whole time, and tried to shoot his way out of it, and it ended up costing him probably the match. But Ronnie's been playing enough of it, or ALCANO maybe I don't know who beat him and put him on the one-loss side, but he raced to 3. He's certainly got a chance against any living human, the way he pockets balls and controls that cue ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can get away with a lot with the control that these guys have with the ball, all of the good players, especially the Filipino players. And we have about 7 of them here, so
it's true.
I'm betting there's a Filipino in the finals.
Nowadays, there's people that will take a sweat bet on taking the Filipinos against the whole field.
Well, I bet with the guy on onepocket.org. We just for fun we bet on we bet last week, and I got lucky because he picked Alex. And, we alternate who picks first, and I got lucky because he picked Alex, and both of my choices didn't show up to play, so we called it a push. But he's got Alex again in this one, and Shane, and I have Tony. Right now, I'm trying to think who else I picked. I'm sure it's one of the big boys. But having a senior moment, have lots of those anymore. But anyway, we have fun, and it gives you a little better chance to sweat it. Oh, Orcuyo. I have Orcuyo. So it's not like I'm dead money here with those two.
No, it's not dead money.
He's gotta.
What's he doing? He's gonna bank this ball, isn't he? The 13.
Well, he's gonna. You know, you don't want to double kiss it, and he's gonna. It got room to go.
Barely. Ooh.
Well, he had to. He was careful.
Yeah.
Not a bad shot. He gathered another ball over there.
Yeah, I think that was the main purpose.
I mean, even if he makes it, you know, he's getting one ball, but he's see now. This is the kind of shot he ran out on me on. He back cut the ball in, knocked the balls all over the place.
Oh, like this 14 here.
Well, it wasn't quite this hard. I don't think he's gonna. He's looking at it. But he's like Dennis. He looks him over, and he totally commits to the shot once he decides.
He does.
Yeah, he's going to give it a whirl, or is it a carom? Oh, maybe the 8.
Oh, off the 2.
Yeah.
Like shoot the 10.
He's going to split the 2 and the 10 and the 8, and he might even get away with a. If he can stun the cue ball back there, he might even get away with.
This is, you know what this is? This is just, they've been analyzing Tony Chohan now. You can tell.
It looks to me like the 8's going to go to the end rail, but he's going to shoot it. Oh, not from this angle. It looks perfect.
Yeah, pushed it right in.
Uh-oh. That's how he does it. He's finds something in there. I mean, he's one of those guys, you know, never played any straight pool, and when he gets up and runs a couple hundred balls. That's a little. He got where he wanted. It's amazing. He got that big swing, but such a good touch.
I'd like to give a tip of the hat to all of our friends at onepocket.org as well. Please, if you're interested in learning more about this game of One Pocket, please check out onepocket.org.
I'm getting a whiplash here.
Yeah, Geraldine and I, we talked about this, his number of practice strokes.
I keep waiting for him to pull the trigger.
We're over 20 at this point. He's going to...
Perfect.
Well, how... Okay, come down for the 11. Yeah.
Yeah, but look, see all those balls go to his hole here.
I know.
He's got 3 balls. He's probably out here.
You come across here.
Unless something funny happens. But yeah, he stays over the ball a long time. So he went high. He didn't want to fool around and run into that 8 and get out of angle. But he did get a little straighter than he wanted. So he's going to have to just stun it and then shoot the 8 and go down for the 7, it looks like. I think.
Speaking of local players, too, we also have the local Nelson Silva playing Shane Van Boning. So this morning's one-loss side bracket is a...
He was trying to get a little weight. Nelson matches
trying
up.
to get weight in his match with Shane?
No, but last night he was. He's trying against somebody that he probably can play even. And I hope that, you know, if he makes a good short against Shane, I don't think that'll help his cause. He matches up fairly snugly.
That's just being nice, isn't it? That's a nice way of saying he's a lock artist.
He's a nut hunter.
Knit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ronnie over here stringing pearls in the morning.
At least he doesn't do that for a minute or two and then stand up and do it all over again like Dennis
Don't
used
you
to.
hate that?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't mind. It's okay to sweat it, but when you're in the chair playing the guy, oh my God, it can drive you nuts.
Oh, it's hard to watch too. I don't like to. Well,
or if you're
I thought he would get out there.
If you're backing the other player,
he couldn't have hit that too hard. He just kind of let up on it.
Yeah, he did.
But at least he's thinking of a safety. But he's totally capable of back cutting this 5. And with the 3 balls tied up over there, the problem is he's got to let it go. What if he could scratch or something? He's still a little bit.
Is he cutting this again?
He's trying to figure out now where the cue ball's going to go. You know, if he nicks that ball in that high stroke, he'd carry it down in the corner pocket. Real one-pocket players wouldn't shoot this with a 45 in their ear. But he's thinking about it. Or old school guy.
You think? No, he's not making this ball, is he?
No, he's going to two-rail it and kill him behind there. Okay. So he's moving a little better.
Bryce is probably wondering why he got up this morning.
Well, he had that bank, but he just, he didn't give him a lot of air. But I mean, usually against most guys, Alcano shot a shot we'd love him to shoot. Especially if you're gambling with somebody and you would want them shooting them all night long. But him, that's a different story because he just pockets the balls too good.
Bryce is a warrior, though. He.
Oh no, he can tighten up the game here.
He can.
He can tighten this game up.
It's a little bit of a. Okay, it's kind of creative, but Ronnie might just shoot at the 9 here, which is on the spot.
Oh, no chance, I don't think.
You don't think so?
Which he'll just go ahead and do it, maybe. Yeah. No, he's shooting.
He's okay. He's playing like a one-pocket player.
Start getting the balls down table. You only need 2.
Yes. There's one thing I haven't seen much of here at this tournament is a lot of up-table games.
These guys all run out too quick. They see stuff in the stack,
that's going to hurt.
Well, not really.
Are you sure? I think it might.
Well, he can lose the cue ball here. He's gonna, he's got to cut the 10 or shoot the 9, and both of them probably leave. He might. I don't quite see the angle on the 9. He can maybe shoot it in the cue ball. That's what he's doing. No, he's shooting it. He's looking
5 ball. 5 ball, I think, goes, John.
Well.
10 ball.
He didn't like them all.
Sorry, guys. Yes. This is 1-loss match. Race to 3. Race to 3, not race to 4, as the scoreboard reflects. We're changing that now.
And I heard him talking about it this morning. The finals are going to be 1 race to 5, and whoever wins the hot seat gets the first break. And that's a little bit of an edge, for a benefit.
Yeah, I like that system.
I do too, because they're gonna, the finals are gonna probably be around 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and they're gonna be, starting the 10 ball tomorrow. So they've got to, they can't have a 2-set race to 4 and get the 10 ball tournament all out of whack.
No.
So he
shot that 5,
which he doesn't have a.
He's playing for 1 here. He needs a 3 and he's done.
Oh, the 3 goes.
That's it.
No problem.
With a quickness, John. With a quickness.
Yeah.
9 minutes, 55 seconds.
Some of them go quickly.
And some of them don't.
You've probably heard about the match between Cecil Tugwell and Cole Dixon at Hard Times down south years ago. Race to 4, and it was 4-3, and every game was an 8-and-out. Cecil beat him.
No, I did not. I didn't hear about that game. I heard about the several Cecil Efren matches.
Cecil actually beat Efren to win that tournament. Efren was really pissed. He wanted the trophy. They had a great big trophy, about 3 feet high. and effort. But Cecil just played. You know, he was really a great player. And this was after he had switched from right-handed to left-handed. Counts. As far as I know.
All right, Bryce makes a ball on the break. Good for him.
Well, he's got a funny little. He's got to shoot. He can't see the one enough, can he? Can we see a? Oh, he looks like he can. If he can see the one, he's going to get a bunch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or he can shoot the 5. Yeah, he's got a lot of shots here. I'll probably shoot the 5, I think.
Yeah, you can see the one. You got there's a 5-4. There's a.
No, he's gonna. Well, he's got to come. I don't like. Yeah, he's gonna shoot the 5.
The one only carries, one ball, so he's gonna need to go for the run. I like the 5.
He'd have to really smoke it back and get on the 11, but he feels a lot more comfortable.
He's looking at the 11.
Well, he wants to shoot. Well, because then he clears them balls.
Nice to have choices, isn't it?
Yeah, he's gonna shoot the 5 and try to come up for the 1 again, I guess. Oh no.
Oh no, he's missed.
He hit it good. It looked. This is like straight in for this guy.
The 2?
Yeah. Well, he cuts balls. Am I not seeing the
What do you
angle?
suppose he's...
Well, he's going to try to get something by his hole and make the 5, it looks like. I don't see...
Well, he can't really get... He's got to combinate to the 5.
Well, he can shoot off the 6 probably, and if he wants. He's done it, but he's... Okay, he might be. He's going to go to the end rail and draw back into them balls. I don't know. He sees something.
2,
He's
4, 8. Wait, 1, 4, 8,
10,
2.
1, 8, 4, 2. Sounds like a phone number. Well, I hope he shoots it, because I sure as hell want to see this. And then the 10 split the 11 and make the 3.
This could backfire big time, but he's playing the. He's basically playing the 5 off the 11.
Well, he got a bunch of balls in his side. And I would suggest to Bryce that he better get something here.
Yeah, Bryce needs to chop some wood now, doesn't he?
Well, he just got a bunch of balls in his side there. He probably might have eliminated the 8, getting 8 balls. I think he's got to hit it thin and get on the 7 to get an angle. If he tries to draw it by the 1, it's a problem. He can stiff it back there. He's going to spin out and cut the 1 over. Okay. He's got another shot. Same shot.
Yeah.
He's off to the races.
Yeah, Bryce needs to just make sure his ball pocketing's right on.
He was a pretty good player when he was about 12 years old. You could tell he was going to be a real good player. His dad used to bring him around California Billiards, the original one in Stevens Creek.
Got a call from Max Eberly this morning. He may be showing up to the 10-ball event. Come on, Max.
Mad Max?
Anybody backing Mad Max? Pull the trigger, will you? Get him on here.
Well, now he's don't know now. Well, he's got to get on the 13, I guess. He's going to have to put a little stroke here, and he's danger of scratching in the side if he overdoes it.
He's down. Down goes Frazier.
It just laid perfect for that. Yeah, I mean, didn't lay perfect, but you know, with that English, he didn't quite have the angle to stiff it that much.
He's totally disgusted, John.
Yeah, he needed to you need to get out against a player of ALCANO's skill set. What's he doing over there?
What's who doing? Bryce?
He's doing a little cue repair.
Bryce?
No.
Johnny Donahoe?
Grasshopper.
Oh, the grasshopper. He's stalling. He's trying to cool Shane down.
Yeah, well, that way you can brag, well, it took him an hour to beat me.
Yeah, he's playing with his glove.
We speak of him fondly, folks.
I think I sold. He got this tiger glove. I think he sleeps with it.
He likes it? Are they good gloves?
Oh, he likes it. Yeah.
I bought a Predator glove. The only time I wear a glove is when we go to Houston, and you gotta have pretty much a glove there. I bought a Predator glove. You wear it, it'll go about 3. Look at this. He sneaked right behind that. Not quite enough. You can wear them about 3 times.
Oh, those cheap Chinese
I mean,
whatever.
Why can't you get something good for $6? Something that'll last.
It's called inflation, sir.
I want something. I'm not paying $30 for a glove.
All right, come on, old man.
That's gambling money that you're pissing away there.
$20 now gets you a really good tiger glove. It lasts,
they're only 20.
Lasts for six.
What are those new ones? Everybody
months.
bright. The billiard
You can
players.
even wash them.
The billiard players like those.
Well, the billiard players like gloves because the tables are heated and it makes their hands sweat. So the gloves, that's how the glove really got
I thought it was part of the look with the vest. You had to have one.
And they've taken it to a new level, yes. They have now different colored gloves for each outfit.
You guys do a lot of billiard tournaments, don't you?
We do a lot, yeah. We have many friends in the billiard community. 3 cushion.
Well, we have probably been in about a little over a month now, a Gabriel's at Hard Times.
Yes, I saw that table. They have it. I played on it last time I was here when I was at the Jointed Q.
No, this is the one at Hard Times.
Oh, Hard Times.
It has
South.
a newer one.
Bellflower.
Yeah, in Bellflower.
Oh.
Yeah, they have a Gabriel's. Nice table.
Oh, he went and got one of those, huh?
Uh-huh. Not a new one, but a decent table.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And we have a pretty good billiard player that comes in Hard Times, Mark Hansen, a local player, and he's coaching a lot of the guys, getting them involved in 3 cushion, which is good.
That's great.
A lot of the 1 pocket players are.
Well, the 3 cushion was the foundation of pocket billiards here in America. When it was invented in Chicago, there were so many pool players that were also playing 3 cushion.
Yeah, well, you played I grew up playing. I started playing 3 cushion when I was about 20.
Yeah.
And I play it like a pool player, but I can run a few billiards once in a while. But they tried to teach me the system, and I said, why do I want to learn the system when I already know where to hit it? And that's when I found out that a lot of people aren't blessed with the natural ability.
Right, that feel. Oh. The system's come a long way. There are so many systems now.
But you can become a pretty good 3 cushion player
on feel.
Yeah, well, but without a lot of talent, without a lot of stroke. I mean, Eddie Robin is a perfect example. He was a U.S. champion, and he has a very choppy kind of stroke. But he was, you know, he wrote the One Pocket book. He was quite a student of the pool, period.
Somehow the score has escaped me. Here we go. It's 4-7.
I think Bryce has a ball stacked up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think it's 4-1.
5-1.
5-1.
No, 4-1.
4-1. Yeah.
5-1.
Make that 5.
Yeah. He didn't get a good angle.
I think I need another cup of brew. I think that's what's happening.
I drank too much already. I don't want to get too shaky for the golf game.
Did you get any other games after we spoke?
I played pretty much all day here. I played for quite a few hours. You know, I played, 3. That was a nice stroke you put on that ball.
That was a nice stroke.
This is it, you think?
No, he's playing for 2, I believe. Oh, no, you're right.
No, Ronnie's got 1 ball, so he needs to get on the 15.
He's playing for 2.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I won a couple of ring games yesterday. So got some of my money back.
Jason Williams came in last
Yeah, I
night.
saw
He was
him
looking for something, but something did not find him. That was a nice shot. And Bryce gets on the board with a game.
Scratches are the death in One Pocket. Totally turns the game around. Costs you a ball, gives the other guy ball in hand to run some balls. Ronnie looked like a, you know.
Yeah. Scratches and misses.
But he shot a shot. You know, he's trying to get a ball by his hole, maybe kiss off and make it, and then freeze him on the end. Really, he had good speed, but he just stroked. It went through the ball and into the scratch. You know, he'd have had him in trouble if he doesn't. And Shane did that to me, just kept jawing me in the hole, and I get the yips when I'm on the rail.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah, anymore. Especially playing somebody like him. Now, give me a sucker, and I still am a lamb killer. I will play good. The guy, if I know the guy, I can run balls against guys I know I can beat.
I've been getting the yips lately, but I think it's because I've been playing too much 3 cushion. It's.
I think a little bit of 3 cushion is good because it makes you push through the ball. But maybe too much of it, I'll find myself start standing up a little too high.
I'm not playing right lately.
Here, he's got a. If he can get to it, how's that 5 look? No, he can't. That ball loves in a way. He's.
Not sure. So just. I mean.
See, the thing is with somebody, he's going to just try to slide behind the deuce here. If he's got good speed, he can get away with it. But he's just prolonging the agony if he leaves him.
Well, if he plays a bad shot, this could be another.
Well, the break on these
rack.
tables, you know, you're supposed to win on your break. Unless somebody scratches or does something like that, because these tables break really well. Okay, he's going to try and slide behind the deuce. It doesn't look to me like it's going to be able to, or just get to the end rail. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well,
he wanted to stay lower.
I think he did fine.
You don't think Ronnie will shoot at this? I think he can cut it.
Yeah, he'll throw it in. He can throw it in, or if he just cuts it in with dead balls straight off the rail. He's ramming into them balls.
Yeah, I mean,
he's spreading some balls.
His cue ball's gonna be moving.
Yeah, he's got it. There's a little luck involved here, but if
yeah,
it was easier than I thought.
He came out of that smelling like a rose, actually.
Yeah,
a lot of.
I thought he was going to shorten it up and go into the stack. And his reign of terror is over here. Yeah. Bump, freeze on a ball instead of getting a shot. He's still...
He's going to spin this. No.
No, he's going to freeze him on the ball. Easy safety, but... For those of you who have just joined us, this is John Henderson, and I am on POVPOOL's stream, and we're watching the local player Bryce AVILA against Ronnie ALCANO, and it is 1-1 in a race to 3 on the one-loss side. Both of these guys can run the balls. Bryce probably got more one-pocket experience. Might outmove him a bit. But Ronnie has such a good cue ball that there's not much of an advantage there, I don't think. Both of them have looked like Ronnie was going to have him 2-0, and he shot a kind of ill-advised shot and scratched, and allowed Bryce to win the last game. It was Ronnie's rake, and if he loses this one, and Bryce gets the rake. But he gets pretty aggressive sometimes. He's got a ball peeking out. He'll shoot at it generally. And on the next table over, which you can also watch if you're watching that match, it looks like Shane Van Boning has our local grasshopper, we call him, 2-0. And that's also in the one-loss side. Nelson Silva playing Shane. And I got to play Shane the first match of the day yesterday and got hammered 4-0. He just runs balls every time you make a mistake, and I do make mistakes. And then he plays Tony Chohan, and it was just the opposite. He made one mistake against Tony, and Tony just smoked him. Well, your buddy's over there. I guess he sold that cue, huh? Looks like. That the guy that was interested in that Tiger cue?
Last night?
Oh, he's over there now with him.
Yeah, that's Craig Herman. You know, come on down and see Craig Herman. He's got Tiger
products.
He's got tons of shafts. He's got a few cues from Tiger gloves, accessories, chalks, tips. You know, he's got a bunch of stuff. So. He's even got a few shirts and stuff, but I do see money changing hands. It's a good thing. It's a good thing here, California Billiards.
What the hell was that, Bryce?
Also, you can ask Craig about anything West 8 Billiards as well. What the hell was that, Bryce?
Worked. He spread them up for somebody. That ball one almost peeked over there. But okay, this is interesting. What in the world? You're not going to be able to draw that back, are you? I guess he just thinks he can. Don't draw it too much, too quick. got quite a few matches going on the other tables. They're all on the one-loss side, so it looks like there's going to be about 8 people going home after this round.
That's true. Hopefully they won't go home.
No. Hopefully they'll stay and play golf or something. But if you're in the neighborhood, come on down. Not many chances unless you go back to the Derby to see
open.
This many players in one. You know,
one
they're going to be
place.
here all week. The 10-ball starts.
Yeah, we have a phenomenal 10-ball tournament coming up too.
15,000 added, is it?
15,000 added.
And we've got so many of the top players in the world. I saw
still
practicing
taking entries. Still taking
Ruslan
entries.
Chinkakov, or how do you pronounce it?
Ruslan Chinnikov.
Chinnikov.
Thank you, Alex. One of those is for Geraldine.
Oh, okay.
Did you want one?
No, thanks.
Okay.
You know, probably Ruslan certainly has to be considered one of the top rotation players in the world.
Yeah, I had a very nice talk, getting to know him a little bit last night, talking about Mosconi Cup and what it takes to beat the Europeans and what it takes to be an American team. Very nice guy.
Is he?
Very nice guy.
Notice I have my Russian chalk shirt on today.
Oh, lovely. The magic chalk. Yeah.
That's great chalk, by the way.
I've used it.
I started using it when I used to use Kamui, and you know, you get 25 a pop for something. You get 2 of these for $15 or whatever. Anyway, the guy, Chicago RJ, the guy that's the distributor for the Russian chalk. Very nice guy. I told him I was going to be in Chicago when we had our OnePocket.org tournament there last year, and he came and gave me this shirt, which is a very nice shirt, so I wear it.
Bryce is off to the races, my friends.
Yeah.
He's playing for 2 and loving it.
And under hit 1, he couldn't hit too hard.
Yeah. You know why? Because he was thinking, I'm about to beat Ronnie ALCANO. I'm about to beat.
Well, he's about to beat him in the second game, but now he's going to.
Well, yeah, you know.
And the One Pocket God will punish you for mistakes like that.
Yes, it's true.
Well, get that ball down table. That's all I can tell you, because
I mean,
they're all out there.
Yeah,
they're all out there where this guy can
You're
run
up 6-2. It's like, you know, it's time to play up table.
But he's got to be careful here because
there's several ways he could, Ronnie could bank back at him.
Yeah, they're all, you know, he's got a lot of clear shots.
I like maybe coming down to the bottom rail and trying to triple up those balls, 7-3-9. Maybe bring the cue ball down by the corner of that West State Billiards bumper sticker there.
Look at here what he's going to do. See, this is idiotic.
Oh no, this is like Evel Knievel jumping the.
Well, he's thinking he's going to draw it over
Rattlesnake Canyon. What was it?
Yeah. This is what happens, and we all do it. He got mad because he'd missed an easy out.
Yeah.
And he might have. Did he get it over? I don't think so.
I think he could spin this one in, John.
Yeah. If he gets on the 15 here, we're getting down to maybe the last ball. That was a brain fart right there. When you need 1 ball. No, he needs. Yeah.
He needs 2.
6, 8.
He could have 2-railed the 1 ball, actually.
Actually, if he'd have made it, he'd have got it over far enough, you know, probably. But I think he's in trouble here now.
Unless Ronnie overcuts this a little. Yeah, but he did overcut it because he was trying to spin behind the 14.
He got away with something there. He I thought he would go forward with it and spin around.
I had the distinct feeling Ronnie was going to overspin that.
Well, you kind of Englished it in. Yeah. Didn't hit it as then.
I don't think it's 6-2, actually. Can't be 6-2.
Okay, there's
7-2.
6. Oh, 7-2. Yeah, 8. He's got 7. So he's going. He was trying to end it right now. Doesn't matter what he leaves him.
He's just going with the old adage.
Well, he knows that the fans want to see.
You better shoot against a guy like Ronnie, right? Take your chances while you can.
This is crazy. That's why I don't bet on pool players. I can't stand it.
Bet on yourself. Just bet on yourself.
Yeah, I like to, blow my own dough. I don't need somebody shooting this shot when all they got to do is wait 5 minutes to win the game, which is huge. I don't care if he makes it or not. It was a wrong shot.
I mean, look, 3-2-2, 3 balls. Oh, it's 6-3. No, that's right. It's 8. 8-2.
Yeah, that was big. See, now he's breaking.
Well,
I guess he figured even if he missed it, he'd hang it. But why let the guy have a chance? Gambling, different thing. You can always win a couple games back, but he gave him. He took 2 chances. He got away with it. Grasshopper's getting his money's worth over there. He's postponing it as long as possible.
Yeah. Have you seen any more glove action over there?
No, it's probably about ready for a bathroom trip.
He's got it going on. I mean, he plays all right. Grasshopper,
Yes, he does.
Plays good. Gives me a game.
He gives everybody a game. He beat me in the last monthly here. Then he's asking 9-6 from a guy I gave 9-7. So
he's supporting. He's got a West Coast Swing T-shirt on.
Ronnie's not running too good right now. Yeah, nice shot there.
Oh, that's not.
He's trying to get an angle to go into the stack. Now he's going to get him behind the ball and get it over there, though.
Freeze on the 8.
Yeah.
I'm going to count practice strokes a few times, see how many he racks up.
No, what's he doing here? Oh, he's just going to roll into this ball and don't let him bank it.
Could he just make the 14 in the side and then just roll cue ball up table?
Well,
toward the corner pocket.
That's probably what he's going to do, but the way Ronnie, yeah.
He needs to have much better cue ball than that.
I think that might be all right.
You like that? I think distance is a much better. Try to find the rail, You like that?
Well, I mean, he's trying to get on the rail, obviously, but he's not going to shoot this, even though he might be able to back cut it or spin it in because you don't know where the cue ball's going. And he's kind of in that mode when he sticks his neck out. He's been getting in trouble. So now he's just going to bank this on the other side and kill him, snuggle. So now he can bank this on his side and follow down behind the 13, but the 13 does bank around the 7, so he's got to be careful because Ronnie certainly would shoot that. Big fan.
on the thing? Did you put the brackets up there?
Brackets?
Yeah.
What's the question?
You put the brackets on the internet or no?
They're on onepocket.org, aren't they?
People are asking for brackets, but not everybody knows about onepocket.org, John. So
I mean on Facebook. They're on your Facebook.
they're on everything. They're on everything, but people still ask.
Yeah.
About the only places they're not in the description of this video. So what I will do is I'll drop it in there. I want to say hi to the billiards professor, Michael Glass. He says he's wearing his West Coast Swing t-shirt right now.
Is he?
Yeah, probably from the comfort of his home.
Well, he plays one pocket. I'm surprised Michael didn't show up here. Probably be here for the 10 ball, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
He and his lovely bride, she's very supportive of him, shows up at every tournament with him.
Yes, he and Aurora? Is that her name?
I don't know. I talked to her, but
I believe so.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't remember her.
Yeah.
Names escape
Shout out
me.
to you, Mr. and Mrs. Professor.
Yeah,
Mr.
okay.
and Mrs.
Professor's
Billiards
lady.
professor.
Professor's lady. Nice lady.
Anyway, back to this.
Nice young lady. So that's better. See, I don't understand this shot. Yeah, yes, you just fan it, go into the stack. Stacking. These guys haven't been doing much of that.
Catcher's mitt.
Yeah. Catcher's mitt. That's a great book, by the way. I'll do a shout out for One Pocket, A Game of Controlled Aggression.
Tom Worth, yeah.
Tom Worth. Tom was my roomie in Chicago. Great guy, great player.
He sent us a couple of books and a couple DVDs, actually.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, he's probably watching, you know, or hopefully if he's not giving a lesson or whatever. Tom gives lessons. You got to go back to his home in Florida.
Tom is an extremely knowledgeable player. I
Yeah. You know, if you're looking for a book with pool stories and stuff, there's plenty of them. But if you're looking for a technical book, this is the way to go for One Pocket. Some very simple things. And we were talking about the catcher's mitts. That's one of the, you know, very important parts I think, of Tom's book that a lot of people don't pay attention to. Is the ability, you know, to pick an angle, and I get out of it often when I'm in trouble on the other side. You just two-rail the cue ball down into the stack. That's the catcher's mitt. You've got about a foot or so to shoot at. So maybe something will come up and we can show the people what a catcher's mitt is.
So Bryce has one ball, if I'm not mistaken. So Ronnie, just put a coin up.
Looks like you're correct again.
Don't get used to it.
That's why you're in management.
Oh, yeah, is that why? If you can refresh
I don't like this.
Refresh your screens, the bracket link
What?
will be in the description of this
I
video.
don't understand what he's doing here.
He's giving him a chance to open up the stack. Something.
Well,
There are two balls on Bryce's side, but he's giving him a chance to knock him away. What's going on?
Well, he put a coin up when he had a ball. That was Ronnie's ball, not Bryce's. Looks like lineup pool here. About 8 balls.
Okay, I'm confused, but
well, we're taking you out of management.
So
then.
much, yeah. So wait, what's
Ronnie
five?
took a foul and he had a ball
so there's
and
no,
didn't.
There's
so
no ball count.
There's no
There's
ball
two
count.
balls
There's no ball count.
on Bryce's side. 2 coins on Bryce's side.
He owes 2,
Okay.
and Ronnie is even because he had a ball and he
Alright.
forgot about it and they slept it.
Oh, they slept. Okay.
Yeah, but you made it last as long as you could.
Grasshopper has officially announced that he is dead. Death by Shane.
Yeah. You're the first, yeah.
Yeah, you're just the one and only.
Oh, I just thought, you know, don't let Daniel see that.
What's that?
She put her up out there, just touching me on the shoulder. I use it, and I made a comment, and he uses my comments. You know, a well-known player who used to use Kamui now uses Magic Chalk. And so when I was in Chicago, he's from Chicago RJ. And I told him, I say, I'm coming to Chicago, and I'll be at Chris's. Come on down. So he came down and gave me this shirt. It's a very nice shirt. Kind of loud, but I like it. Yeah. I might sell it to Ruslan if I lose too much in the golf game, if he wants it. Wow. That's kind of a nice little shot that he pulled off there. So what's Rice going to do? Is he going to... He might try to bank this ball back down. If he does, he probably runs a bunch of balls. If he doesn't, it's Ronnie's break. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty true. I think he just wants to take this out.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's if you take it out with the 6,
you leave a bank on for Ronnie somewhere.
Yeah, so that you got to kind of force follow the 6 and make it with the cue ball, but then you're liable to leave a bank on the 8. Is that the 8? Yeah. So it's I think he's going to do. You bank into these balls and just hope you don't leave anything. Might get lucky and make some. No, he's not. What do I know again?
Well, he's trying to make it, and I think he's trying to draw back under the 8. No.
Oh, he might. He got lucky.
He needs it to roll more. Wow.
He nicked the ball and still. Wow. Huh? He wasn't trying to nick the 10, though. He nicked the 10.
Hey.
If he don't nick the 10, he probably makes it. Oh, of course it's the right shot. But I thought he might, you know. Anyway.
Thanks for your super chat, Michael Glass, the Billiard Professor. Check him out at thebilliardsprofessor.com. And Billiards Professor says, John, you got an extra chalk you can sell me, a magic chalk?
Well, I'll even sign it and jack the price up. How about that?
Since he's super chatting, he says he'd love to try it out, and also much love to me and Geraldine. Thank you so much, and we'll see you at the 10 ball, buddy.
I've got an old one. I'll let him try.
Thanks for the coffee money, sir.
Okay, he's off to the races here, probably.
Well, he did get the bank on the 8, or it's the 4 ball, right? That's the bank on the 4 ball.
Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes on the road. Now what's he gonna? Oh. Boy. See, you don't see Shane is hitting that ball firm, or Kuyo is too. Yeah. Yeah?
Stick. Did you see his new stick? See how thick it is?
What is it? Why? You mean big around? Don't look that much. Oh, yeah, now, yeah. A little bit. Okay.
13 mil? 14 mil, maybe? Thing's like a broomstick, man.
He's always changing cues, though. He had that orange one for a long time.
Did you see Shane's new cue? Shane has a new cue.
Well, he's playing with a Revo shaft.
No, I don't think. I think he's still using all Q-Tech.
Oh, Q-Tech makes those too, don't they?
He's using all Q-Tech, but he has
so
a
the
new...
Q-Techs are probably, what, 150? Or you can get one for 700?
No. It's probably a...
But it says Revo on it. I'd rather have the Revo.
I can't use a Revo shaft.
Are they foam filled though?
I can't use them Chinese ski poles. Did I just say that? Sorry.
Kentucky bought one, I think. He said he did go to, not Kmart, one of them high-end, Walmart. Walmart's got them too.
Did you know Walmart used to sell Sean's?
No.
For a brief period of time, for 6 months, they had lower-end Sean's.
For crying out loud. Probably cheaper than you could get them at Sean's. But if you bought a bunch of them, Sean used to give you a hell of a deal. My boy used to buy them like 10 at a time and get them for under 50% of Bliss. Okay.
This is it. Bryce gets up and says, "Okay, I surrender. You win this game."
Okay.
But if I have my score correct, that makes this hill.
It is 2-2 going to 3, and Alcano's breaking. If you're watching Shane practice, he shoots those long one-railers warp speed, never misses.
Billiards professor says, "I'll play you for the chalk."
Okay, what are you gonna?
Signed, of course.
Yeah, but what do I win?
Yeah, what's the collateral? What's the?
So they're Delrin?
No, you can see right through it.
Yeah.
Who made this?
Sean. That's their new buttons now.
Ugh.
They look terrible.
I don't like them either. I like Tigers.
Well, yeah, but the other Sean's just saying, that's their new thing. I'm sending this one. I've been waiting 3 years for this stick.
And they send it to you like looking like this?
Those are the new buttons now.
Well, have Johnny put this thing on there. You won't have to worry about that.
That's terrible.
It looks absolutely horrible.
It doesn't even match the Juma on here. That's no good.
That's Juma or Holly?
Yeah.
Raffle cue.
That's no good.
And while we're talking, what's happening over here? He scratched on the break. Ronnie scratched on the break, but he didn't get anything out. He didn't pop anything out. He might be able to combo this. Well, he's got a combo if he's bold enough. 13-12. Ooh, I think he is. No. Now he's going to play one pocket. Boy, he's looking at it. Sure looks good.
Yeah, he needs to tighten this up. Look, no, he's going to shoot.
No, he's going to go behind the ball. He's trying to get something. Well, you got to get something on your side against a guy like this if you got a chance. There's not much fear of selling anything out here unless you really butcher it and knock something loose.
You just can't. You can't fail here and scratch or something.
Oh, he's not. He's not going to scratch. He's trying to get that deuce over there.
Almost did scratch, John. You're going to give me a heart attack, but
these advanced, they can play it off the corner, something like that, I guess. He didn't. He'd have liked to. I'd have took a little different angle, spun it a lot more.
And Ronnie immediately went to look and see if he could spin that one ball back. That was his first look.
Well, he's got a couple. He can't can't come behind the eight ball. He's going to shoot this one. Did he get lucky?
No.
Boy, he did hit it well, though. And
yeah, good cue ball.
Yeah.
You don't like it because he left the one?
What if he'd have made it?
That's a good point. Thanks, John. Good point. Good point.
Yeah, he'd have been tough. He'd been in a bad spot. Now he's got to. Here's what he's got. It pretty much got a kick, but now he's leaving another long rail bank, or a chance for Ronnie to spin behind the 8-ball next shot. I like this better. We can slide down there behind it and get it out of the way of the bank. No. Yeah.
Oh, he's going for the one again.
Well, now he can maybe stick it and get an angle on the, or even follow it and have a little angle on the 9 to do some damage. He's got a nice little combo if he can get down close, but this one should be close. If he not make it, this is a better than a 50% shot, I think.
The one ball?
Yeah. For these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, he rammed it. Look at this. Big mistake.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Great opportunity for Bryce.
Yeah, he can probably drive this down and get on the 8 and yeah, see, he hit that nicely. Now if he can, oops, he can snap draw this back into the 3. Just be careful not to draw it too good. Or just you can draw it straight back and tick you off the. Yeah. Oh, what a shot!
Oh, he's got the 4 and the 2.
Yeah. Oh, there's 4 more balls here. He's going to have at least 6, I think. Of course, he ain't got a great angle to do that. Unless you can get, yeah. He's got a. He's just going to take what he can get.
He needs to draw off this 2, come back for the 3.
He can't.
No, you can't jack up. Yeah, you can. You can jack up and draw this.
You think?
Yeah, if you jack up,
if
you jack up, the draw is more extreme.
I think he's going to go in the balls and try to spin out. I don't think trying to draw. He didn't get off the rail in a. If you hit the wrong side of the 3,
then you lose both of them. You know, he could just stun to the 3 and then bank the 11.
no, he can go into the 5 and break them balls and spin out for something.
5?
Yeah, watch this. Watch this.
I don't know if
Watch
he'll
how
hit.
he's shooting it.
Yeah, he didn't hit the 5. He's going now. He's playing into the 10.
He's got to be careful. These balls, a lot of them point to Ronnie's hole.
Well, that's the thing too. Is he's only doing.
He's got what, 4? Well, he's going to
Yeah.
bank this and stick it right there. I think. I don't think he's going to try and follow it down. He might. If he sticks it right there, then he's not getting in any trouble. He might get something near his hole. Or the 9, then you can stick that better. That's
By the
even
14.
Yeah. I like that better.
That's true. Something good could happen too. And if he does make a ball and he sticks himself, then he can just use the 10 next shot.
He's shooting the 10 instead.
5 ball is not dead off the 6. I don't think it is. Somebody in the chat room said the 5 is dead off the 6. No.
No, it's
Not
not.
really dead, no. So, 4 balls.
And you wonder why these guys play so good. You watch in between matches, the Filipinos, Shane's over there pounding balls in the hole, shooting every, up until he plays again. Hitting balls, hitting balls,
Yeah.
hitting balls,
Yeah.
hitting balls.
And he's doing it on the right tables too, the TV tables, because those are the ones where, you'll find the final matches will happen on these tables.
Okay, what kind of gloves he wearing? Looks like a Molinari to me.
Excuse me, no foul language at this. No foul language, please. No profanity, please.
Or does Q-Tech make gloves?
I stepped in some Molinari the other, walking across my lawn yesterday morning.
Well, why don't you give him a Tiger glove? He'll probably wear it. If you've
No,
got,
he
if you've got a red one that matches
Yeah,
outfit.
red one, yeah.
I guess they, because they play, especially in the South, they got to use them. They get used to using them. I guess so they would wear them all the time. Plus, they are a fashion statement. Anyway,
I never did like the glove. I used to, I tried those $5 gloves you were talking about, and I hated them. And then when I tried a $20 glove, I realized why the gloves were good.
Well, how about the ones that there's a separate one for each finger, or they only got the 3?
Oh, what are those called? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's a fashion statement.
The finger cots.
I don't forget what they call them, but I've seen them.
The unglove. That's right. Right? That's what it's called. The unglove.
Okay, this is a little tricky.
He got there. Nice shot.
Put a nice little stroke on that ball.
Oh, yeah. Ronnie's in a lot of trouble with
Nah,
Bryce
they're
right
just
now.
a little bump here.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, Ronnie's putting it on him, I mean, Bryce is putting it on him.
Bryce has got 4 balls?
Yes, it's 4 to -1. And wouldn't you know it, guess who comes in to the chat room and says, tickle the 11 off the catcher's mitt. Tickle off the 11 into the catcher's mitt.
Who said Tom?
Tom Worth, he's in our chat room. How you doing?
He's kicking it to 10. which is ooh, the table rolled a little funny.
It did.
Now the 11's going to be over there, and he's in worse trouble. Maybe, unless he comes up too high and gets bank on the 3. Doesn't have much. He can just spin back behind there again, though. Make him another ball, maybe. I don't like this. I really don't like this. So anytime you're jacking up, see what I'm talking about? He left with possibly. Oh no, he got a pretty good speed, and he did get the ball over. Do you know who the next match is going to be here? Is it going to be winner's side? Probably, huh? We have some pretty strong players still on the winner's side.
Yeah, we have the winner's side coming up. In fact, just got to remind myself who we're going to have next match on this table. We've got Warren versus Omar Al-Shaheen are going to play on the TV table 2. And the feature table, I have forgotten. I talked about it with Ken Schumann this morning. What just happened there, John? What am I missing here?
He played a carom.
You got me thinking.
He played a do or die carom in it, dude. And he could have got a better roll, and it probably would have been a game winner. He can still slice this 5 in, but it's another do or die shot too. Or I don't know that he. Oh, he can make the 6. He could very well be out here.
He could. Remember, did he not start at -2?
Yeah. So he's even, and so he knocked in, and it's 5 to even right now.
And he needs 8.
I don't think the game is going to be over, but he's going to tie it up or get close to it.
He does need 8 balls.
What a shot he made! He made a carom shot. It's got some tricky balls. They lay a little tricky. And not much that Bryce could do about that. I thought he'd laid down an excellent shot. Depends where he gets here. He's going to try and get on the 15, I guess. Oh no, he's going to. He's got to get on it sooner or later. Well, now he can try. He can run into the 3. Oh, that'll still work, but now he's got to draw. This is a little different.
Yeah, how do you get on a ball here from this angle? Is he going to stiff this?
No.
He's thinking about it. He's sniffing around.
Well, if he can go around the table and get back down on the 11. Remember, 2 balls are coming up.
Wee! Going for a ride.
Well, he got interesting. Shoot the 3.
The 3 goes.
And he might have, if he's got enough stroke, he'll draw it in front of those 2 balls and have a shot on the bottom ball. No, he's going with it. He's
yeah,
not.
He can kind of bump this 11 2 rails around. I believe it's 5-5 now.
It is going to be. No. It's going to be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
He made a ball for Bryce.
5-4.
Well.
It's going to be 5-4.
He made a ball for Bryce.
Yeah,
as well.
so Bryce got 5. And Alcano has just ran 6, and 2 come up.
Okay. Crafty. So now we get a little end game going on. This is good. Not quite. We're still in mid game a little bit.
Well, we got 6 balls left, and one
Yeah.
guy needs 4, and one guy needs. Can he see enough of that to shoot the 2 railer? I guess he can. He'll shoot the 2 railer here. I'll guarantee you he's shooting the 2 railer if he can see enough of that ball. Just got to be careful with the cue ball a little bit. Got to stun it a little, or he just heads right to the side pocket. And he doesn't want to shoot it. Or he can just, he's got to be careful.
Oh, he hit that nicely. Uh-oh.
No, he blocked it. He can see it, but he can't cross it. He's going around the table with cue ball. Watch this. He's banking at 1 rail and going around the table with cue ball.
He could hit the 11 here if he's not
No,
careful.
not likely. But he's real lucky if he don't leave a shot here.
Okay, Bryce is going to take a quick break. And Bryce has a couple shots, you know.
Okay, we got Jason Shaw practicing over there.
Yeah, Jason Shaw's practicing. He's sitting next to Shane, who's also at the table. By the way, I want to thank Tom Worth again. Tom Worth has a great book. It's called One Pocket, A Game of Controlled Aggression. One Pocket, A Game of Controlled Aggression. If you're looking to learn a little bit about the game of One Pocket, I highly recommend you get this book. It is chock full of pictorial explanations of different scenarios, of different shots. I think it's something like 260 pages.
He's got a CD that you can get
pages?
to. He's got a CD, and so you got videos to explain, you know, that's come separate from the book, but you can get them both for a pretty reasonable price.
Tom has a YouTube and a Facebook, page, so you can go to One Pocket, a game of controlled aggression on YouTube, and you get a little sneak peek of what he's got going on there. And you're always welcome to join his Facebook page, One Pocket, a game of controlled aggression. Matter of fact, I've got one here. It's about a minute long. Let's take a quick look.
One ball left on the table. You may have a long wait if you're expecting your opponent to give you something very obvious to shoot at. In this case, your pocket is lower left. The primary goal of a shot like this is not necessarily to make the ball, but to get the ball into a zone where your opponent is going to have to play safe. The idea is to secure a high percentage bank as opposed to this kick that you just have, which is a low percentage shot. This has been Tom Worth for One Pocket, a game of controlled aggression. Happy One Pocket.
He's fun to watch. He banks probably next to Billy Thorpe. I think he banks. Well, they all bank
about
good.
Jason Shaw, yeah. All right, so that was the top One Pocket, a game of controlled aggression. Check him out on YouTube. Get the book. The book is you've got the book, don't you?
I've got the book, and Tom, we talked about it. Tom was my roomie in Chicago last year at the OnePocket.org tournament, and he's selling them all over the world. In the Netherlands, Holland, everything. They're really trying to promote One Pocket.
They certainly are,
and they've sold quite a few there, and it's a very popular book.
Yeah, 212 pages, says Dave Gross.
212 pages.
Yeah. So, what else is going on? That's about it. Let's see. All right. Well, let's interest you in a couple of more things, folks. Wanted to ask you to join Billiards Boulevard on Facebook. Check out Billiards Boulevard today and get access to classified ads. Yeah, access to classified ads, auctions, and giveaways. That's odd. I'm trying to find all the pictures. I had like 100 pictures of his cues here. Ah, there you go. Yeah, check out Billiards Boulevard on Facebook with access to classifieds, auctions, and giveaways. Von Ryan Mendoza and his Facebook page. 3,300 members and growing. And everything that they have on their Facebook page, these are all cues that he has in his hands. He never sells third-party equipment. So if there's, it is always thoroughly inspected. So if you ever have a problem with any of the cues or equipment that you get from Von Ryan Mendoza at Billiards Boulevard, he'll give you a money-back guarantee. So how do you like that? Check out Billiards Boulevard on Facebook today and pick up some stuff. Get some stuff from our sponsors. And I tell you what, we encourage you guys to support our sponsors because our sponsors are supporting us. So help those that are helping the pool world, folks. What's going on here? Bryce is cooling Ronnie down. I don't know why. It's Hill. Bryce has a shot.
Well, he might. I don't know that it will go.
Here he comes.
I don't know that he can make the shot. He can just get another ball in his side, and there's not much risk. Other than the cue ball's going to...
What's that? You're sick? You're okay? Bryce, he just can't... he does look a little pale. You know that? He just came up and he said, I suddenly started to feel real sick. He says, I'm okay now, though. He looked a little pale, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah,
He's wiping his brow there.
I don't think this will go. And he'd have to head it too hard to make the combo and spin the cue ball right. Let's send the cue ball down by the 12 here and hope that nothing funny happens there. Two ways he can do it. He can kick behind it, which does give room and is a little dangerous because cue ball can go down inside the 12 and maybe scratch, or he can just bank it over close to his hole as possible and get another ball down there. But it leaves Ronnie maybe a chance to knock some balls out of there. See, that
could have been bad.
Well, but he got a ball. He could have got a better. He's looking to see if he can bank this and draw the cue ball back. I think he rapidly changed his mind. But now he can do those couple things there. He can bank the 11 into the balls on the spot, break them up. Got to be careful. He doesn't want to leave that long rail bank, so he just might spin down behind, try to get behind these balls and keep a ball on his side to prevent Bryce from banking that 12 ball or 15 ball or whatever. It's 15, I guess. No, it's a 12. But it's hard to say.
Next to the 7?
Yeah, now look, he's winding up here. He might be trying to two-rail this ball and drive the cue ball down there. Here was the danger there. Oh, he got lucky.
He did, because that hitting the point there, it takes away the bank up table.
Yeah, because that ball was going all the way on, probably down to the rail.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he did get lucky. I don't know what he's...
Huh. That's Freddie? Bryce, is that Bryce over there? He's having a little woof. Looked like he had a little fireball shot there in the morning.
That's Freddie.
That's Freddie? Freddie, right? Freddie? What's going on? Cool, man.
That wake you up?
What is that, a fireball?
No, it's Jaeger.
Oh, that's even worse.
He's drinking Jaeger.
Fireball tastes bad enough.
Wow. What's that?
M1000, dude. Look at this.
Oh my goodness. He's got the fireworks going on here. Wow. It's like an M1000?
I guess so. I used to throw them in the community park swimming pools when I was a kid.
Stay away from open flame, buddy.
That'll blow your leg off.
That would not be good.
Look at this shot.
Okay. He's keeping the pressure on Ronnie ALCANO here.
Yeah, right.
He's not going to go for this bank.
He would if he thought he could reach it and draw back. You know, he's gonna put this cue ball down behind these balls.
Yeah, he's gonna bury him.
And maybe knock them balls loose. If he can knock them balls loose, he didn't hit hard enough.
No, and now the 12-ball bank is on. I don't think he was thinking in advance here.
Well, he thought he could, make it. Yeah, if he shoots it harder and splits them balls up and slides all over, it's a whole different story. Now,
do you like the 12 ball or do you like the stripe into the solid, the 10 into the 7? That's what Bryce is looking at right now.
I like that, but I like this. I like getting another ball. This should get down there. Got the boys from Colorado barking over there.
It's getting loud. That's what they do. They bark. The Colorado bark.
He came in.
The Denver bark.
He came in barking at hard times, and they're talking. He's got a stake horse, I guess. It's in the plant business in Colorado would be a nice way to put it.
Oh, Bryce is going to get a nice little roll here.
And he's talking about betting real high, which if I had a big-time stake horse, I'd want it too. But he's lucky that I didn't play. I watched him play. He can get all he wants. Nice guy. Plays okay.
Kiko?
Yeah, but he don't stick around very long. Jeff got a couple games ahead of him. He started asking for weight. They're on the road. You're not looking to gamble. You know what I mean? If you're Popo, they're looking for the best of it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't blame him for that.
I think that's Jay Miles. Did he come? Is he here? Jay, you know Jay?
No.
Looks like him over there.
No, isn't that the guy? Oh, maybe. I don't know. It's not the other guy. There's about 4 of them here from Colorado. The one guy we played on the TV table. Or who did he play?
Jeff Scott?
No, something. McDaniel.
Jeff McDaniel.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. I talked to him last
nice guy.
night.
Plays well, but he was just totally outmaneuvered there in that match that he had.
Well, against Alex. Yeah, you're playing Alex.
And
on
plus,
the TV
it was
table.
one of those sets. Everything Alex could have invented a shot, and it was going to work.
Yeah.
Okay, now what do you do here? Rail first on the 10. If you can clear them balls, you get it on your side, and you're protected with the 2 balls on the spot because the cue ball is going to come back around where it is now. Mm-hmm. You make it off the point, and maybe get it off your side. Get it on your side. I love this shot. I don't think he wants to just roll it in because then he needs them all, didn't he? No. 5. He's got 6 to 4. He didn't want to put him on the hill in balls. What's he doing here? He sees things. Well, he's going to make it and break the balls up. Oh, he did shoot the shot.
Oh, he played it actually.
Well, just kind of like I
in a
described
very
it.
finesse sort of way.
But you have a tendency to hit that ball too much, but he wanted to clear those 2 balls.
Bryce just needs to play a good shot here. He just needs to play a good shot.
Well, if he can't. He's just going to have to knock the 11 over and try to hide him. He doesn't want to do anything.
How about just lagging the cue ball and comboing, but lag the cue ball so that it stays behind the 11? It just lags down to the bottom rail with the 11. You know what I mean?
Well, if he cuts it, he's going to come over and leave a cross bank. If he doesn't get up high enough, he leaves a cross bank on the 15. He's going to maybe get a little aggressive here. He's thinking of hitting this fairly firm and shooting it. Some good things can happen and some bad things. It's a big hole.
Yeah, I like lagging it.
Hitting it thin.
No, just hit it thick and lag it. Just lag it and let the cue ball drop to the bottom rail.
No. See?
It worked out for him. He's going to win this game.
Yeah.
He's going to win this game, John.
He's won it pretty much here. He only needs 2. Nah, he felt confident he was going to hit it well enough to do that. And he did.
Bryce Avila is the giant killer today, I tell you what.
Well, I told you he had a chance.
He's probably making Ronnie feel sick right now.
Nah, he handles it. How many times you thinking he's gotten beat over the years?
Yeah.
But, they don't like it, but.
What a great match.
It was a good match. Any match that goes hill is. All right, I will see you later. I'm going to wander around and see what's happening.
All right, John. John Henderson, everybody. Thank you very much for sitting with us. We also want to thank our sponsors, West State Billiards. Who has everything you need for your game room. We also want to thank JB Cases, John Barton and JB Cases, simply the best protection for your case, for your cues. And reminding you that you can also build your own case on jbcases.com. with their case designer software. Come and pick up a West Coast Swing t-shirt at California Billiards, or get it online at the California Billiards shop. I will put the link in the chat room right now. Only $20 plus shipping for your West Coast Swing 2018 t-shirt. The Billiard Professor is wearing one now. Also, to remind you that there's a Cue Maker showcase coming up. Sponsored by Cohen Cues, Carmelli Cues, Kent Davis Cues, and Tiger Products. In fact, Tiger Products is already here. You can come check out Tiger Products today if you like, but if not, you can come tomorrow through Sunday to the West Coast Cue Makers showcase. And if you miss it in Northern California, you can come and see it at Freezer's Ice House, where I believe the Cue Makers are also going to be at Freezer's Ice House, except those dates aren't exact. I think some of these Cue Makers are going to be coming in a little bit staggered, but for the most part, they will be there. You'll have to kind of like call the pool hall and find out from us, or you send me an email and I'll see if I can get you the right information. Who else we want to thank? We want to definitely thank Billiards Boulevard, reminding you to check out Billiards Boulevard on Facebook for classifieds, auctions, giveaways, and to join them on Facebook to be eligible for those. And we also want to thank Tom Worth, One Pocket, a game of controlled aggression. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. We have Geraldine. Who do we have next? It's in the chat room. Dennis Okoye and Jason Shaw.